His name is John Cena, and he gave us a heel turn at the Elimination Chamber. But could WWE turn their heels and head in a new direction with the WWE Raw Netflix ratings? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We're going to answer that question right here, right now. And honestly, the short answer is no. They could not. Now, yes, the 3rd of March 2025 Raw edition is up on Netflix. However, I think when you consider the amount it went up to and the fact that this is only the joint the joint third highest show of the Netflix era. To me, that is embarrassing. It also got the same number of viewers as the post Royal Rumble show. So it's not like this was an inflated number. It's not like this number was like an amazing number where they gained a massive amount of fans. Now, it's the biggest growth they've had, but you've got to also factor in that it is coming a week after the lowest number that they had on Netflix. So, it's following a 2.6 million from the February 24th edition. So, with that said, this week, Raw got give me a drum roll, 3.1 million viewers. Raw was ranked number 7 globally and number 4 in the USA. So 3.1 million viewers. And for me, that number is still shite. There's no mistake about it. There's no twist in it. 3.1, that used to be the panic number. That used to be the number where man was like, oh, we can't go under 3 million or the company's dead. And that was just domestic viewers on the USA network or whatever network they were on at the time. This is 3.1 million after what they're... Listen, WWE themselves just brought out that list. They're claiming that this is the biggest heel turn of all time. Yet all it could generate was the same amount of views as the same Raw got, February 3rd, just after the Royal Rumble?
Yeah. So when you look at that though, exact same number after the 2 pay-per-views.
And you're always going to get that. You're always going to get a bit of a fallout.
I mean, it depends how good Mania is, right? Fucking, I don't think it'll be that good. I think the Raw after Mania could get like what?
It could beat 3.7. It could. I'm not sure it will, but it could.
Yeah.
But that 5.9 is the best that they will get.
What you got? I mean, we say it every week. This is based over a week. And I think the problem you do have, like, if Cena was there, then people would know, and they might tune in on Thursday or Friday. But I think why you get like 500,000 more on the pay-per-view, like shows after the pay-per-view, is because that's just people tuning in that
to see
night.
The aftermath.
They think they're going to get Cena and Reigns and guys who draw.
Yeah, like the Raw after the Rumble, people want to see what the Rumble winners are going to do. People want to see who they're going to challenge at Mania. And people want to see the fallout of the John Cena heel turn, but they didn't see shit. Say you did not watch Raw live on Monday, and you find out news that John Cena wasn't on it, you're probably going to be like, oh, what's the point then?
I'm not watching it then.
No Rock. You don't even get Cody Rhodes' reaction to the attack. You're like, what's the point? So, I mean...
You got nothing.
But honestly, do you not think that's a very poor number, considering the magnitude and the fact they're claiming that's the biggest heel turn of all time?
Yeah, it did the same number of the aftermath of Jey Uso winning the Rumble.
Show me I want to see the numbers that Hogan did on Nitro in comparison.
Well, I think they'll be fucking better than this sorry state of offence, man.
No, but come on.
I don't know what the Nitro one was, but it's fucking higher than this.
If this is truly the biggest heel turn of all time, then this number should have been through the roof.
I'll tell you right here, right now. You buy me some time there, brother.
So yeah, look, just 3.1, a horrible rating. If John Cena was on the show, I think that it would have been a little bit higher, but let's be honest, man. A lot of people that watch wrestling, they're not necessarily online. They're not necessarily, seeing these news sites and these like dirt sheet sites. So I think a lot of people would have just expected John Cena to be there. See, after that heel turn, if you've been watching wrestling for years, you're going to expect a follow-up on that. And the fact that we didn't get it is really embarrassing. 3.1 million. People are going to say, oh, well, the number's up. It's an improvement. They're up 500,000. That's fucking shocking. Oh, they're up 500,000 on 2.6 million for a week ago. Big deal. This is a John Cena heel turn. Something that people have been crying for decades. WWE are claiming this is bigger than Hogan. Yet it only got 3.1 million.
Well, folks, I can't find the Hogan rating, but you know what? I can fucking bet my bottom dollar it was higher than this. And what you've also got to bear in mind is they were going directly head to head with WWE at the time.
It's a shocking
No,
number.
it said something there, right? Like, I know this is not really to do with the heel turn, but it said in 98, that's when WCW got its highest number. And it was like 6 million. Right? And that's when WWE is probably getting similar number. And it's like, you're talking over 10 million viewers are watching wrestling on a Monday night, just on 2 channels. None of this, oh, well, you have a week to watch it on Netflix.
Aye, in America.
Aye, in America.
And now Raw's getting 3.1 million over the entire world, over a 7-day period.
Yeah,
and we're supposed to pretend that these numbers are better.
You know, but see, back in the day, like, I mean, Meltzer always talks about now, oh, well, it's available to 65, and then NXT is available to 71. See, back when wrestling was popular, million, by the way. See, back when wrestling was popular, it was probably like 1 in every 5 people's watching wrestling on television.
Yeah,
and how many people who've got Netflix are watching wrestling? Well, we worked out it's like what there's like 380 million Netflix accounts worldwide,
so
and
maybe
it's getting 3.1 million.
1.5,
Yeah,
100.
Aye,
something like that. Shite. Right. Anyway, let's move into the fuse then. So, CM Punk did cut that pipe bomb, I guess, pipe bomb numero uno or numero dos, number 2. He went uncensored. He called it The Rock. He called it John Cena. It was a good promo. Unfortunately, they followed it up with, another fake brawl that we see every single week. But I'm not surprised that it did good in the numbers. It got 2.11 million viewers, and I remember even seeing the John Cena heel turn that WWE uploaded. It had like over 5 million viewers after 24 hours. So like, it just shows you that people there's certain individual things that will draw, but Raw as a whole, SmackDown as a whole, majority of people aren't interested in sitting through hours of watching this shite to maybe get one good thing.
Yeah. And that's another thing. It's like, why the fuck would you put the full Netflix show on when you can just watch the 3-minute Punk clip on YouTube?
See, before we started doing YouTube, not gonna lie, we barely ever watched this show. I remember I would on a Tuesday, I would maybe check out the Raw clips, and there'd maybe be like 2 clips at the most I'd watch. A Brock Lesnar clip and maybe anything else that looked a bit interesting.
Yeah.
But would never watch the full shows.
Absolutely not.
And I imagine that a lot of people would feel the same.
No, they would.
It's like, here, why watch 2.5 hours of this when we can just check and see if they uploaded anything decent the next day? We'll see if any of the big stars are on it.
It's just fucking crap, though. You've got Punk here and he has a wee brawl with Rollins. He should be fucking face to face with Cena and The Rock, because like, you two fucking fucked me at main event Mania.
Yeah, but who wants to get through a 20-minute Pete Dunne and Penta match and then like a 15-minute Lyra Valkyria and Ivan match just to sit there and hope that John Cena's going to come out?
No, it's pathetic.
Now, if you were promised John Cena, that's one thing.
I would hope.
But you mean,
also, when The Rock said he's away back to Africa the night before, it kind of, writing was on the wall.
See, if it was me, I'd have lied. I would have promoted him for the main event and just not brought him out.
Aye, heel.
Aye.
Heel John.
So, I just dropped the ball. Second place in the clips with CM Punk and Seth Rollins brawl, 1.11 million. What do you make on that 2.11 million though for CM Punk? That's a good number in comparison to what WWE does these days.
I agree, aye. Fuck, that's a brilliant number.
Right, Ford Io Sky captures the Women's World Championship from Rhea Ripley, 1.07 million. So a bit of a shock there. I'm not surprised people will tune in to see it. Up next, we have Braun Breaker in 4th place, repels the Judgment Day's ambush, 553k, with all 3 members of the Judgment Day trying to take down Braun Breaker, but then they worked and they all got spears in the end. 5th place, we have Penta fires back at Ludwig Kaiser in an all-out melee, 367,000 views. And then in 6th place, we have the World Heavyweight Champion, the man that was going into WrestleMania, allegedly main event slot against main event Jey Uso. Gunther takes out Jey Uso with the help of A-Town Down under 329k. And just behind that, you had Chad Gable literally accepting a mask and a bag, 306k. So Chad Gable just being given a mask by some old Mexican dude only got 23,000 views, less than the world champion. Gunther, in my opinion, must be the biggest fraud of all time. How this guy still has that world title around his waist, I do not know. Boring fucking bastard who bores the nipples off of us. Never been interested in this guy. Most overrated guy. I don't care if he's Walter or Gunther. Guy's shite. Austrian, German, crap. Send them back to Europe.
Yo, I ranted and raved in the Raw review about this. Look at Punk. Look at the ratings, the views he's getting here. Look at Gunther. It's a fucking joke. See, back in 2001, right? See if Rock and Austin had a segment. Would they have been scraping past fucking Head Cheese by 10,000 views, or would they have been scraping past them by 10 million?
See if McMahon was here, or if I was Triple H, and I looked at this. Honestly, I would be thinking, you know what? We need to have an impromptu match. We need to get the belt off Gunther and stick it on CM Punk. Change the plans going into Mania.
Yep.
One guy's creating hype. One guy's creating buzz. One guy's creating interest. The other guy's creating fucking crickets. Tumbleweed.
The thing is, see this big nose cunt, and I'll fucking call him that. It's like, see once the plans are set, the cement has dried. Can't change it. No, unless the Cody Crybabies start getting. Anyone with a fucking IQ above 3 would be able to look at this and go, this guy can't draw a fucking dime.
Yo, that's another reason wrestling used to be good, because they used to change. Here, didn't matter if they had plans for you. See if you weren't getting the reaction or if you were dropping the ball, the plans changed.
No, but it's almost like...
Scott Steiner said he was supposed to go to WrestleMania, compete for the title.
Why it changed?
And that got changed.
Yo, it's pathetic. It's like, this match got penciled in, I'm convinced, the night of the Rumble. And Triple H is too scared to change it.
It's embarrassing, man.
No, but we are left with this year. It's actually like an abnormal amount of time between the Chamber and Mania. It's like 6-7 weeks. So wait, it's more 7 weeks because it's like 7 weeks. No, you do. Why not give Jey Uso, right? Fucking just have Jey Uso beat Gunther at Elimination Chamber for the belt, right? And fucking then have like Punk beat him on Raw. And set up the triple threat. I just.
Well, why would Jey Uso be getting the title match?
Well, that's true, but any fucking excuse to get Gunther and Jey Uso out of here.
You just have CM Punk win the Rumble, and you have John Cena win the Chamber.
You know, but my point
then
is,
it means Cena doesn't screw Punk. But who cares? He could have screwed somebody else.
My point is, this has been penciled in since the end of January. They just don't change nothing. They actually just sink with the ship, but not in a good heroic way, in a shitey way.
Listen, there's other things they could have done. They could have had like Roman Reigns win the Rumble.
No, they could have.
And then you can still have Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Reigns.
You know, this is down to Rollins, Punk, and Reigns. Reigns doesn't give a fuck because he's getting paid billions, right? And he just to appear once. Rollins is a fucking cross-dressing fud who is more. Apparently, you know, he's more concerned about dressing in women's clothing than he is fucking actually winning matches and being a star. And CM Punk isn't a tenth of what he used to be. You see CM Punk in the early 2010s, I think he would have fucking sat back and let Gunther main event.
No, but that CM Punk, that match could be... You could have had Reigns or Rollins win the Rumble, and then you could have had somebody else just beat Gunther on an episode of Raw.
Yep.
That could have been done. Very easy. Or they could have beat Gunther at the Chamber.
No, seriously. Like, see Gunther and Jey Uso, I'm convinced once they lose their title, once Gunther loses at Mania, and once Jey Uso loses it at SummerSlam, they will never be in the world title picture again. They will never win it again. I'm convinced.
No, here's what you could. Here is what you could have like legit done, in my eyes. So you could have. You didn't even need to change the plans, right? It doesn't matter who wins the fucking Rumble or whatnot, but you could have easily. You could have easily had something along the lines of Seth. Even I don't know if Seth wins the Rumble or Reigns or what. That doesn't really matter. But you could have had Reigns take on Gunther at Elimination Chamber. maybe Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, winner of that got the title shot. Maybe winner of that became number one contender or something along those lines. Or Roman Reigns got a shot, and then you've still got Seth Rollins who took out Reigns, and then you could have made Punk Seth Rollins in that steel cage match. That could have been number one contender.
Yep.
Where the winner goes on to face Reigns, and you can still have Punk cash in his favour. Because then Punk's favour to Paul Heyman makes sense, because Paul Heyman's doing him a legit favour by giving him a title match. You could have had Gunther lose the belt at the Chamber, or Gunther lose it on Raw, and then it's set for Rollins and Reigns for the belt at Mania, and then you add CM Punk in. There's ways you could have done it, man, but the way they've done it is shocking.
It must be like the lowest drawn champ in history. His clips are embarrassing. 2 matches this year he'll have when he's against. I mean, imagine having 2 matches this year. One against Uso and the other one against Uso.
Absolute shite.
Fighting champion. I remember when this belt got on field. This is going to be the workhorse belt.
No, but why is there this concept that because Gunther was the champion after the Royal Rumble, he's definitely going to Mania? Yo, why is it set in stone? Why are they making
It's the only way they can build it. They think if they give a match like a long build, that it automatically makes it more worthy for Mania.
No, it's bullshit.
No, that's what it is. So.
You should be able to lose the title at any point. There should be no confirmed. There should be no set match right now.
No.
What about the 30-day title reign? Gunther shouldn't be Gunther shouldn't be guaranteed going into Mania as champion.
No. Gunther hasn't defended the belt in almost 2 months. That's not a fucking. I mean, he took on to Zaw. That wasn't for the belt. It was I think it was like 17th of January or something. Saturday night main event. It's fucking horrific, man.
It is horrific, and that's where we're going to end it.
I just see Gunther and Jey Uso. I could fucking rant on them for about 4 weeks. It's a fucking disgrace. It is. It's no right. And that Triple H, man. How is this happening?
The belt used to be the be all and end all. The belt used to be that was the thing that all the top guys needed.
But why is Triple H persisting with this? Yo,
I think Triple H thinks he probably doesn't want the fans to say that this run's been a flop, and he probably knows it has been a flop.
There's nothing he can do to change that though.
Well, I don't think Jesus winning that belt.
See CM Punk, right? See, at least when he first came back and then he got injured, then after SummerSlam, the feud with Drew, you could say, well, he's not there at every show. See, since Survivor Series, CM Punk has been there every show, and he's wrestled more matches than this fucking guy. So it went 46. So why is he not given the belt?
Honestly, I don't know, but there's ways that you can easily just have Gunther drop the belt. He doesn't need to drop the belt in a premium live event.
Do you think CM Punk signed a deal where he's not allowed to become the champion or something?
Well, maybe for a couple of years, or...
No, but why?
I don't know, you brought it up, like,
that's my point. It's a rhetorical question. I'm in fucking disbelief how this guy has not even had a match for the belt yet.
I don't know, but I just think with that triple threat match they're doing, there's more than enough possibilities for you to get, like, listen, we've seen people win the Royal Rumble and lose their spot. We've seen Randy Orton take Ray's spot. Now, yeah, Ray got back in, but you could have had someone take Jey Uso's spot.
Yep.
And Jey Uso doesn't need to go to Mania.
No.
See if you realise you've made a mistake, you can change it.
You can correct it. Anyway, Triple H's nose, there's no correcting that. That is there for life. It's fucking massive. But unlike his nose, the ratings are not massive. So yeah.
Massive disappointment, more like. Right, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.